welcome everyone to another episode of Custom Corner. Now, today will probably be the last episode of Custom Corner, if not the second last, because we've basically covered all my customs now. Yeah, this is my last one, and, well, for now. All the ones I've done so far. There will be others in the future, obviously. And this is a custom that I made from scratch. Like, this isn't a figure that I repainted. This isn't, like, a kit that I modified. This is completely randomized. This is something I made, my own design. And today we're going to be looking at my creation, my design for Nitro Zeus. Or Nitro, depending on if you want to call him. If you don't know who Nitro Zeus is a character that appeared in The Last Night and is like quite a punk, upbeat kind of gangster character that has one eye and shares a similar head design to the Dark of the Moon Shockwave design. So a lot of people have said that he's either an apprentice of Shockwave, a cousin, a nephew, whatever. In the Scott-verse, Shockwave has many relatives. He has Shock Blast, which you've met. He has Laserwave, who's Shock Blast's partner, who's you'll see in the collection video. There's Whirl, who everyone knows is in the Wreckers. There's technically Cyclopsis, who's like his it's not really a son, but kinda a son. And obviously Shock Blast, Nitro, his other brother. And that's who we're gonna be looking at today, because this is a custom that I made from scratch, and it took quite a while to get it perfectly. So let's get into it. So this is my custom Nitro Zeus. He is made out of some bionicle parts from Chaos over there. So this is just made out of some spare parts from like a lot of some bionicle stuff. There was no real design until I had until I got these headpieces, and I realized, so originally this was just like a bunch of mangled parts that I didn't use, and then I started meddling with it, putting stuff together in certain places, and then I put this here and realized, wait a minute, this could actually be Nitro Zeus. I could use this as Nitro. And I don't remember what I used as the original hand, but this wasn't the original hand. I can't remember what I did use for the original hand, actually. But definitely wasn't this. So, eventually, I made this my official Shock Blast. And I had a hand, and I didn't like it. Like, it wasn't really posable. So, I built this one, and the first version didn't have the swords like this. The design looked more like, more similar to this. So he only had three fingers and the two swords, which I think is the design that you guys have seen before. If I can get plugged in properly. Come on. Plug in, you idiot. There you go. Like this. And I thought, you know what? This needs to be upgraded. And because there wasn't really a lot of posability with just three fingers. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try and upgrade this. So I found this piece here. This 3x1. Placed it right... I literally forgot how I placed it. I feel so dumb right now. There we go. Oh my god. Like this, and then I tried to find another black piece, but this was the only piece available, a little scope. we'll call it a scope. So now, instead of there being two swords, you put the sword here, one at the very end here, and then this is a little Gatling gun to go in the middle. And this one's particularly hard to do that. And then I found this little piece here and found this piece. I tried to find another black piece to fit, but I couldn't find any. So, and now he has a hand. Although the ball joint here has gotten a little slack. I don't know if you'll be able to see any cracks on camera or not. No, but when I plug it in, it's a little loose. So that's unfortunate, but that's okay, because once I get an official Nitro Zeus or a KSI Boss, sorry, from Studio Series, this will just go on my custom shelf. Yeah, I have a shelf for customs now. So whenever a character gets an actual figure, I put the custom that I made onto the custom shelf. Now, I tried many times to get this into some sort of mode, some vehicle mode, but it did not work at all. So instead of putting lots of parts together and making it look all ugly, I made this, a Lego tank that has wheels, which I feel like fits Nitro's personality. Like, he seems like he'd want to be like a very weaponized vehicle, like a tank, but also be quite fast, like a race car, you know, Nitro. So that's what I did. And also because I had no tank treads, because I don't really collect Lego a lot. And you could see the scope, so it kind of fits. This is the only turn. This is the closest thing I had to a turret, except for that, and that doesn't look that great. I might paint that gray at some point. And there's a mixture of colors: gray, black, gray, light gray, black, you know. And the only real customization paint-wise was the eye to make it red, because these are armor plates originally from Thunderbolt, which I switched because I felt like the other arm pads looked better, and I don't regret it because this looks so good. I know the two armor plates aren't the same, but I feel like it looks better like that. I actually like that better, because, like, I don't know, I just like it like that. And I was actually so proud of this custom that I actually took it to my art teacher at high school once, and she actually really liked it. And I actually drew Nitro for my art theme, and he's still part of my theme right now. And I'm honestly really proud of a lot of my customs. Like, really proud, to the point where like I said, I've taken them to my high school and showed them to my teacher. Especially this one. This is the only one, I think, so far, unless I've taken one before. Maybe I have? I'm not sure. I don't know. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite custom, and the custom I'm most proud of. Oblivion being a close second, because this isn't just a figure with like painted up. This is a figure handmade by me. The only thing that wasn't made by me was the actual, you know, parts, but everything else, the design itself, was made by me. And I like the fact that he's quite skinny, and you can see the skeleton. This is supposed to be like his inner skeleton. He does have this plate here, because I feel if you look at that doesn't look great, you know. So I put that plate there, which is just falling under my desk. God damn it. So yeah, I got it. Yeah, that doesn't look great from the back. or the front. He looks like General Grievous if he went on a diet. So I got this and put it on the back. Now he looks still skeletonish, but he doesn't look like General Grievous if he went on a diet. Yeah, so a lot of these plates or armor, like here, the underplate here, here, and here, they all came from Chaos behind there, but he had spare parts, as you can see. He had a lot of spare parts, so I put them on him. I have no idea where this came from. No idea. Don't even know. No idea. I also put this plate? Black plate? I don't know what the... Slab, that's it. A black slab on the brick as well. That's another thing that I did. This plate is from another Star Wars Bionicle. I think it's the droid from Rogue One. I forgot his name. Frederick.
Yes, boss.
Frederick the Cupcake.
I'm right here.
Cupcake. If you could be bothered.
Are you calling me lazy?
Don't feel obligated or anything. It's not like it's your job.
Okay,
please
whatever.
put up a picture of the droid.
Sure, boss.
And possibly its name, because I have no idea what its name is.
I don't
Frederick,
either.
if you don't mind.
I will do it now. This is what he's talking about. His name is K2SO or K2 for short.
Thank you, Frederick, if you did it.
You're
if
welcome.
You didn't, then, I guess you couldn't be bothered.
You called me
but yeah,
lazy
it's from
again.
him, and these two plates here are from my Thunderbolt. So if you don't know who Thunderbolt is, you're clearly not following me on Instagram, which you definitely should, because you'll learn more about the Scottverse. And then these feet here are from the Force Awakens Lego Bionicle Rey. That's where those are from. I didn't have the black feet. I gave the black feet to Chaos. So yeah, that's Nitro. The reason I made it was because I had some spare parts, and I don't like having spare parts around. And I mangled some stuff together. Then I got this, and I was like, oh, I could use this as Shock Blast, or Nitro, or even Shockwave. And that's what I did. There was no inspiration for this, because it's just mangled parts. Excuse me. The reason I want to use it as Nitro is... Actually, there wasn't actually an inspiration. I was going to say Galactic Man from Siege, but that kind of reminds me of Shock Blast more than Nitro. I don't know where I got the idea to use this as Nitro, to be honest. Maybe I was going to use it as Shock Blast, and then got Combiner Wars Shockwave, or the Allspark Shockwave, and then I still had this. I was like, oh, I may as well use this as Nitro. I honestly don't know. That's a great question. Obviously, it can't transform. It's made out of Lego. I wish it could. But, yeah. That's Shockwave. Don't know. That's Nitro. Not Shockwave. Nitro. For a comparison, just because he's right beside me, my custom Shock Blast, which has now been customed a little bit more. So this might not be the last episode. Which is why I was saying about if it's not the very last, it'll be the second last, because there's this as well. So yeah, they scale pretty well. Don't fall. No! Stop falling! No! Stop falling, god damn it. Why are you falling? There. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I am really proud of this custom. I really am. I love it. It's the best of my customs because it's handmade by me. And I absolutely, I love it. But I will definitely replace his character because this is Lego, it's fragile, and it'll break at some point, and I don't want it to. I want to keep this as close to the original as possible, and put it on the custom shelf. So hopefully I'll get a nitro soon. I don't know if I will though, because nitro figures are like really expensive. Like TLK and KSI Boss are like 50 quid at least if you're lucky. And I'm not willing to pay that, which is why I'm waiting to get one, hopefully for one of my birthdays or Christmas. But I don't think so. Another thing, I guess, while I'm here is there's also this as well. This is my unfinished driller. So every time I get some Bionicles and I find some extra, they'll go on this. And eventually, this will become the driller. Eventually. This is not even close to done. I want to make it, like, pretty big. I'm going to get panels like this for the mouth. So one will be there, and then there'll be another one to go there. And, yeah, that'll be my driller. But, yeah, not much right now. So he just stays on my desk. But yeah, this was my review of my custom Nitro. If you want to see some pictures of him, they'll be posted on Instagram, probably the day this is uploaded. So, Thursday the 8th? Question mark? Alexa, what day is it?
It's Thursday the 9th of March.
Oh, the 9th. Okay, so the 10th. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you've enjoyed this series, because this will be it for a while. I do have one custom planned very soon. I'm just waiting on one part. And then I'm going to piece together the custom and then see if I've got the right paint, because I want to make it accurate as possible. Those who follow me on Instagram, and if you look at my highlights and go to Scottverse lore or giveaway lore, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's the Skytread custom. I hope to have that done soon, because he has been a custom that I've wanted to make for a while. Because Skytread is very expensive, Hasbro. Please, for the love of God, make another figure of him. Jeez. But yeah, follow me on Instagram so you can see those photos of Nitro and my other customs. You'll also gain exclusive perks, like being able to vote on the next video, voting on and deciding if a video idea will be made at all. You'll be able to vote on which custom gets voted in for a custom corner as well. And if a video gets delayed or cancelled or is having trouble with filming, anything like that, basically any news about the channel, any new members, they will be the first to know. I post updates on the channel all the time, and I will continue to do so by also doing news on figure reveals, news, movie news, leaks, stuff like that. And occasionally some funny stuff, like the POV you're in Scotland during an amber snow warning, which is happening today. And hopefully I'm off school on Friday, because then I can record. Hopefully. Please, I hope to God we get a day off. But yeah, like I said, thanks for watching. Like the video if you like this custom. I rate this custom a fucking 10 out of 10, because I love Nitro. I love it. Before I go, I guess I'll give you some lore about him. So during a battle on Cybertron, Nitro is completely destroyed. And your Shockwave takes out his personality chip or memory chip, and keeps it until he has managed to make a new body, which is this, out of spare parts. Years later, he's pieced back together, and Dark Energon is put into his blood, and that is how he is reawakened. He remembers what happens, and he wants some revenge. And that's what he does. He wakes up, joins the Megatron loyalists, because he's loyal to Megatron even more than Soundwave, and that's saying something. And now he's a tank. He went from a jet to a tank. And that's literally all the lore we have for Shock, Nitro, Zeus. Yeah, that's the end of the video. I'm gonna go film some Among Us with Paige soon, so subscribe for that. Comment down below if you agree with my rating, that he is a 10 out of 10. If you disagree, then tell me your rating and why. Because I... Again, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go film with Paige now. Bye.